And hello Triska, by the way, welcome in. Oh, rip, meme. Yeah, you can't post links in here. But yes, everyone, please follow twitch.tv/killscreen for NES Tetris Killscreen. Andrey, with a little bit of a dependent left side, could try and set up a Tetris here, but choosing just to burn it down. Like an L, gets the L. Just needs a couple more burns to reopen the right side. Dependent on some L's and J's, but gets the pieces, and Andrey's open again. Tetris for Andrey, 99,000 for Andrey, 95,000 for Xeno. Has a bit of a staircase on the right, but is able to flatten that out. I'd like a T to more permanently deal with this jaggedness, but it's not showing up. Xeno decided against setting up a row 2 center well. Oh, some misdrops for Andrey. So Andrey's got a long road to being clean again now. A quick longbar for the left would be nice, but it doesn't show up. So Andrey's gonna have to burn this down the old-fashioned way. While Xeno's staying clean, scoring Tetrises. 167 for Xeno, 112 for Andrey. Andrey now set up for the perfect transfer, gets the longbar. Nicely done from Andrey. Now he's back to a nice, clean column 10 setup. I love the huge difference in colors here. Xeno with like the kind of traditional NES style colors, and Andrey I believe is on a Retron, so the colors are quite different. Oh, Xeno got an unfortunate S-piece there, so that's going to create a hole, but it shouldn't be too hard to burn off. I like the decision to fill out the left instead of immediately burning out the hole, and ensures a clean stack well into the future. Want unlimited red sticks? Visit bigfellows.com/Kingsman36. Oh my goodness, Andy. If you weren't a mod, I'd ban you. Andrey getting a Tetris 255. Xeno at 292. Andrey just needing that one burn to reopen the well. Xeno gets a Tetris 316. Andrey, after some early issues, has been quite clean recently, but that square was really awkward for Andrey. Now, quite dependent, gets a long bar. But still, this board is a bit jagged for Andrey's liking, and probably for the cat's liking, since the cat still seems to be watching. Hello Andrey's cat, you should follow twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Andrey with another longbar dependency, holds out for the longbar and gets it. Oh, we've got some frames. I don't know what that was, hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, Andrey at 313, Xeno at 411. Xeno with another Tetris, 435, a pretty strong pace for Xeno right now. Andrey at 337. And we've got some slideshow Tetris here. We'll hope that this clears up. Alright, looks like we've got kind of a motion picture again. I don't know if you guys can see the slideshow Tetris or if it's just my preview, but my preview in OBS is not looking great right now. Okay, it's slideshow. Alright, well, apologies to everyone for the slideshow. We'll try and get this sorted out. Xeno is at 466, Andrey at 390. Goodness. Xeno at 514, Andrey at 437. Yes, this is... Okay, the stream might be completely frozen now. That's nice. Yes, Vandy is way better than these players. They're playing such slow Tetris. This looks like a level 0 start. Okay, I think we've got a motion picture back now. There's probably a ton of delay. Andrey has transitioned at 467. 565 transition for Xeno. Andrey gets a Tetris into level 20, 496. Xeno with a nice clean board on 19. They get a Tetris into 20, 615, so Xeno with quite a substantial lead right now. I have said that they're not going to play any kill screens, so Andrey at least doesn't have to worry about that, but still, catching this up before kill screen is going to be no easy task. Andrey choosing not to go for the row 3, he doesn't want to take that risk. Oh, a misdrop for Andrey, but manages to clean it up without burning. Oh wait, no, that's a triple. I can't count good. I thought that was a Tetris for Andrey. Andrey did not get a Tetris. Andrey can now build for a Tetris. And Xeno gets a Tetris 752. Xeno really running away with this, continuing to play very efficiently on 19. 780 into 23. This is quite a pace for Xeno. Definitely 1.1 into kill screen pace. Hits 800k, maybe even 1.2 if super efficient. And getting those pieces all the way to the left. Very nice rolls from Xeno. Sets up a T-spin, misses the T-spin, but it's gonna burn out okay. Andrey, meanwhile, at 644 is 200,000 points behind. Xeno pretty much needs to top out right away for Andrey to catch this up. Andrey, that left is a bit of a problem. Got a square over, which helps it out a little bit. This is an awkward board. The spire in the middle is causing Andrey some trouble. A bit of an overtap on the T, and I think that's going to be it. Andrey topping out at 709. And I think Andrey's hand cam might be frozen, so let me go and refresh that. But, Xeno, you are good. Feel free to play this at least to kill screen, because this is quite a pace. Alright, please no more slideshow. Yeah, Andrey, is the cam frozen on your end? Because your stream seems to be fine. Your stream is still moving, so yeah, check out what's going on with the cam. Okay, camera broke. Alright, Xeno with the A70, still 2 more Tetrises available before kill screen, gets one of them. Now has the 1.1. We'll see if they do play some kill screen here, because this is just a Mullen. Nope, doesn't look like Xeno's interested. Easy 1.1 nonetheless, that's a B40. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And let us hope that this game has more frames in it than the last. Oh yeah, the cat's gone. That is unfortunate. I think Andrey's cam was frozen for a bit of last game, but I trust him. I don't think he's cheating. Oh, also I need to give Xeno the heart. There we go. Okay, looks like Xeno's a bit delayed, so I will give them a refresh. Oh no, not more slideshow, please. Andrey with a center well already, taking a triple to lower it down a little bit. Is it 55,000, gets a Tetris, 78,000. Xeno with a nice lead already at 137. Yeah, it looks like the delay was on my end, and it looks like it's fixed now. Oh, doesn't get that square over left. This is trouble for Xeno now. This is not a clean board. Yeah, getting a nice double. Okay, that left is accessible, gets a long bar over. Still plenty of holes, so this will hurt Xeno's efficiency and give Andrey a nice chance to catch up. Xeno getting a triple. Could build on row 3 for the time being. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. Got 2 long bars before even getting Tetris ready, and now isn't getting one for the actual Tetris. There's a long bar for Xeno, 176, Andrey at 171, so we're fairly neck and neck at the moment. Xeno ready for a sort of perfect transfer, but put some more weight on the right side, so it's going to be a few more burns to open it up, and looks like actually they're just going to go for another center well. There's a Tetris for Xeno, 269 to Andrey's 221. Andrey gets a Tetris 246, into another one, 269. Xeno is a few lines ahead right now, just 4 lines at the moment. And we're very neck and neck actually, Andrey at 292 with Xeno at 295. Xeno gets a Tetris. Andrey with the delayed fits set up, gets the long bar, but then has no place for that Z, so we'll have to burn. Left side's a little bit concerning for Andrey, but he does get a Tetris. Now I can lower this down. There's another Tetris for Andrey, 342. Still very neck and neck, 368. Did chat die? I don't know. No, there are still people in chat, they're just watching. They're enjoying the falling blocks. Yeah, falling blocks are mesmerizing. And if you mean chat died in the sense of, like, technical issues, then it seems fine to me. I can see that message fine. No. Look, we love our lurkers. Our lurkers are allowed to lurk in peace. We won't force anybody to chat. Just being here and contributing to our ad revenue is enough to support monthly Tetris. Xeno gets a Tetris 486, another very strong pace, just like game 1 for Xeno. This time Andrey more or less matching them is at 465. Tiny deficit for Andrey, but it's not significant. Yes, Xeno really bringing it today. There's a Tetris for Xeno. 554 can get the 600k transition with 2 more Tetrises. Has 1 burn for it. We'll need to take that burn with the S flat, but still possible. There's a Tetris for Xeno. 578. Just needs to fill out that left. Andrey, meanwhile, has 1 more Tetris available, can get a 580. Xeno transitions at 602. Oh, Xeno, with some issues, gets a Tetris. Be a few burns to clean this up, but Xeno will be fine. Andrey's still waiting for the last Tetris. And there's a Tetris for Andrey, 582 into 19 for Andrey. Xeno gets a Tetris 657. Andrey with some nice burns to reopen the right well. And there's a Tetris, but those two S pieces fit nowhere on the board. Now Andrey's got more to burn. Could go for the column 8 here. Andrey's going for the column 8, ends up taking the triple. Longbar came just one piece too late. And Andrey almost back down to row 1 now. Oh, that misdrop for Andrey is gonna extend the stick by a little bit. That's unfortunate. Alright, Xeno getting an unfortunate square is gonna be forced onto row 2 now. Nice long bar to the left. That was a very nice roll and a very nice placement in general from Xeno. Andrey with some more misdrops is in dire straits, and Andrey is going to top out at 634. So Xeno, another strong 1.1 into kill screen pace. And that is game 2 for Xeno. Yeah, look, Xeno never said that they wouldn't mullen all the way to kill screen every game. They only said they weren't going to be playing any kill screen. I'll allow it. This is a good enough pace that I'll allow it. Okay, no, Xeno's gonna top out. Alright, both players are ready. Let's count down game 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players underway, both stacking cleanly on the level 18 speed. Nice S-spin by Xeno into a Tetris. Xeno at 47,000, Andrey at 46. Neither player having any issues to start off. So Andrey now with his back against the wall, needing to win 3 games straight to move on to the second round. But much crazier things have happened in classic Tetris. It's one of the great things about this game. Absolutely anything can happen, so don't count Andrey out. Andrey gets a Tetris. I think both players were at the exact same score for a moment there, but now that Xeno's had to burn, I don't think that will happen again. Andrey's now at 164, Xeno at 130. Xeno gets a Tetris, 145. Well, Warband, I'll say something about you. I think you're very cool, and I'm very impressed by your appreciation for DAS despite being a roller. There, I said something about you. I'm sure Xeno can say something about you when the game's over. But right now, they've got to focus. Andrey with a very nice early pace, 233 at 47 lines. Xeno, there's nothing wrong with their pace either. Xeno getting a Tetris, 219. But yeah, Andrey with a few burns, so it's down to about a 1 Tetris lead, but Xeno's gonna need a few more burns to clean this up. Ryan, I've seen you talking about how much you hate DAS. I'm skeptical of whether you really love DAS. Andrey continuing the efficiency, 267 at 64 lines. Andrey getting a Tetris 290. Xeno at 231. So it's extended back to like a 2.5 Tetris lead now. Have you tried not being bad? Yes. Any complaint about DAS is just skill issue. I see no problem with this. Oh, Andrey with some mess to clean up now. Does it very well. A lovely series of flat burns from Andrey. And getting a Tetris, 343. There's another Tetris for Andrey, 366, Xeno Tetris ready, waiting on the long bar, not showing up, there it is, Tetris for Xeno, 349, so yeah, Andrey still with a 1 Tetris lead, but is going to have to burn now, this Centerwell setup is not very favourable. Gets the long bar to fill the dependency, just needs to sort out the staircase, has flattened it out, but still needs a piece for the dependency. There we go, Andrey's clean now. Xeno with a very interesting delayed burn with that T, that's solved quite well and goes for another one. Another vertical T910, just needs something flat. Chooses not to use the long bar for the Tetris, wanted to clean up the board a bit instead. Taking the triple there, I'm not sure Xeno realized that was a triple by the expression on their face. Xeno has actually taken the lead now over Andrey. 448 to Andrey's 425. Andrey gets a Tetris 448 himself, but Xeno's now gotten a Tetris of their own and is ahead. A nice little overhang from Andrey to tuck that second square in. Might not have been completely necessary, but it looked cool. Andrey would like a square for that big gap in columns 3 and 4. Kinda has to make a long bar dependency. Oh, getting that Z all the way over left. Meanwhile, Xeno transitions at 543, Andrey at 458. Oh, Andrey hanging that T and hanging the long bar on top of it. That's a very unfortunate series of hangs for Andrey. And that is going to be it. Andrey tops out at 464, so Xeno, you are good. You've taken the sweep. Congratulations, you'll be moving on to the second round.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.